Good morning and welcome to your early morning intuitive guidance. Happy Tuesday, happy Lion's Gate. It is 8/8 today, and it is the Lion's Gate astrologically, so all kinds of interesting things going on. So we'll talk a little bit about that also, but we do have a chapter from Outrageous Openness, Letting the Divine Take the Lead by Tosha Silver, and I love this little book. It always delivers when I have questions that I want an answer to and I want to affirm what I've already figured out internally, or if there's other aspects of something that I might need to be paying attention to, being aware of. Oftentimes I'll use the books or the card decks to confirm what I'm already thinking. Good morning, Abigail. Glad you're here. Happy Lion's Gate. Welcome, welcome. So I also want to give a reference. Once we get more people on, I want to give a reference to something I did yesterday that was absolutely wonderful. And if you have some time today, it's a little longer. The meditation part's actually 44 minutes long, but the whole thing is about an hour and 20 minutes. Is that correct? Somewhere in that ballpark. Very, very powerful, very interesting. And again, this is 8/8, so it's the peak energy today, but there will be there's been a wave of energy building up to the Lion's Gate and a wave of energy coming off of the Lion's Gate. So now's the time to be setting some really powerful intentions. Now's the time to be taking some actions daily to move things forward. Again, it doesn't have to be leaps and bounds. It can be a little step each day. So hopefully you have some kind of way to track that. I actually use the Tony Robbins RPM system with a few adaptations from other systems that I've used over the years that it was very helpful in tracking. What is it I'm doing? What is it I'm wanting? What's important to me? Good morning, Carolyn. Welcome. Glad you are here. I think the most important piece that I've gained out of using that system is how important it is to keep our to-do list grounded in what are we doing and why are we wanting to do it? Good morning, Cindy. Welcome, welcome. Happy Lion's Gate. What are we doing and why are we wanting to do it? When it's grounded in why, and our whys are big, hows take care of themselves. And that so fits in with the reading for today, and it fits in with this Amanda Ellis thing I want to talk about briefly also. So, good morning, good morning, good morning. Thank you for the hearts and the rainbow. Glad that everyone is here. I'd like to get a few more people popped on, but let me just talk about the Amanda Ellis video from, I believe it was a couple of days ago, the 7th. No, it's yesterday. Yeah, the 7th. She posted it yesterday. I think she did it a few days before that. Lovely, lovely, lovely meditation. So if I remember when I'm actually bumping this ahead, I will put the link in there for that. But you can always just go on YouTube and Google Amanda Ellis, and it's her most recent one. It's Lionsgate Labyrinth Shamanic Surprises. It was awesome. It was awesome. So there's a 44-minute guided meditation going through these gardens and meeting various helpers. Archangel Metatron, Merlin the Magician, the Divine Mother, a ghost, all kinds of interesting things, and it's helping you explore your inner chambers, basically. It was very powerful, very cool. So our chapter for today, we have Outrageous Openness by Tosha Silver, Letting the Divine Take the Lead, and this showed up so powerfully yesterday in the Amanda Ellis video and in some other things I was reading. Good morning, Mel. Glad you are here. And now here's this chapter. So again, when someone's knocking on the door 3 times, let's pay attention. Let's really pay attention. Let's be mindful of this today. Very mindful of this today. So, with that said, let's take a couple of nice deep breaths. In through the nose, out through the mouth. In through the nose, out through the mouth. And those of us, you can keep breathing, please keep breathing, who have shown up this morning, know that there's a reason you're here, and know that there's a reason that we're hitting this chapter today. And I'm going to give you the title right now, The Ease of Flow. The ease of flow. That's what we're into right now, especially as things are imploding in a lot of places. It's good implosions. Might there be some casualties and some fallout? Yes, but these are in the long range scheme of humanity and the world. These implosions are good. So the ease of flow. The quote is by Hafiz, and it says, just sit there. Don't do a thing. Just rest. For this separation from God, from love, is the hardest work in this world. And good morning, Gwen. I just saw you go flying past. Good morning, Beth. Welcome, welcome. Glad everybody's here. Now we're getting some folks on here. This is good. All right. So the ease of flow. For those of you who just popped on, we've got Tosha Silver. For those of you who like to follow along, it's page 93. So the call to action there is no action. Just be. Just be. And again, today is Lionsgate, an incredibly powerful, energetic day. And what do you want to manifest? What do you want to put out in the ethers today? And it would be fabulous if you did a little ritual around this. You might pick a mantra that you're going to repeat during the course of the day, and there's several in the reading that we're going to do. You might want to watch that Lionsgate Amanda Ellis video, because again, so powerful. Even if you only just do the meditation part, which is still a significant chunk of time, it's 44 minutes long, but wow, powerful stuff. So whatever you've got time for today, it might just be putting something on a note, crunching it up, and putting it in your God jar, whatever it is. So here we go. The ease of flow. And I'm going to read the quote again from Hafiz. Just sit there. Don't do a thing. Just rest. For separation from God, from love, is the hardest work in this world. So we're going to work on our flow, which is the reconnection with the divine, right? My friend Karen in North Carolina emailed me and said, somehow a change has occurred this holiday season. I'm moving from a place of ease and effortlessness, allowing things to happen as they wish to happen. What a great thought during the time of year when people often become the most fearful and crazed. I immediately wrote the line down. So, I am moving from a place of ease and effortlessness, allowing things to happen as they wish to happen. You can make that 2 sentences. I move from a place of ease and effortlessness. I allow things to happen as they wish to happen. Aren't those beautiful? And you can already feel kind of an internal relaxing and a sigh. Welcome to the rest of you who've popped on in between if I missed calling out your name. The receptive, intuitive mind will absorb that thought, even if the critical mind might dispute it. And again, remember, our critical mind is only like 5% of our consciousness. That intuitive mind is 95% of our consciousness. Let's fill that up with good stuff, right? And with the Lion's Gate right now, let's empty out the stuff that does not suit us, that does not serve us. If we think to ourselves, life is hard, life is going to be hard. If we believe I move from a place of ease and what was my other word? I'll find it. Hang on. Ease and effortlessness. I allow things to happen as they wish to happen. Our experience of that span of life when we're practicing this is going to be very different. Very different. Okay, so this idea harmonizes so well with divine order. If you align in any moment with the flow of life as it presents itself, all will unfold in the right way at the right time with a certain spontaneity and ease. And I love when that happens. I think back on some experiences in my life where I said, I really need X, and X showed up effortlessly. Or I really need Y, and Y showed up effortlessly. I really need someone to talk to about this, and the phone rings. That kind of stuff, all right? Big and small, big and small. Because again, the universe has to put forth no more effort to, I'm just going to make one up, to give you $1 than to give you $10 million. In the universal realm, that's effortless. Effortless. We're the ones who muck it up. So here's a little story she shares to kind of make her point. Recently, I was in line at a grocery in Pacific Heights buying a few things. An older, well-dressed lady was standing behind me with a pinched, stressed demeanor, her arms brimming with baguettes and brie. I felt an impulse to let her go ahead. When her whole face suddenly broke into a radiant smile, I glimpsed for a second what she might have looked like as a carefree child. As her food tumbled onto the conveyor, she confessed how frantic she felt every year from Thanksgiving on, and how she wished she knew how to be different. I feel like I hold my life together with safety pins until January, she confessed. Good morning, Maureen. Glad you are here. Looks like someone else probably snuck past me while I was reading. Glad you're here. I told her that I had made the decision long ago to feel relaxed during the holidays, no matter what. Good God, she exclaimed, as if I had revealed that I secretly had 3 heads. How on earth do you do that? Well, I said, I make a thought or two my anchor. Here's my latest one. And I told her Karen's line. Ease and effortlessness, she said. Oh, I love that. Then she whisked her phone out of her purse and started typing. There, she said, I just emailed it to myself. Then she grabbed me and gave me a hug. As she walked out the door with her groceries, her face had opened, like a rose giving its petals to the sun. Sometimes it doesn't take much. The most infinitesimal, unexpected change can shift everything. So again, I would strongly encourage you, do some meditation today. Do some journaling today. It's 8/8. There's tons of energy available to us right now that we can put to good use. We are the vehicles that move that energy into action, all right? I still love the idea of sitting and being and not doing anything either, but that is, in a way, doing something. You're choosing stillness. That's awesome also. Again, I would strongly support all of us listening to the Amanda Ellis Labyrinth video, because that guided imagery takes you within and leads you through some awarenesses that, if you journal about them afterward, are probably going to carry you forward in life for a long time. And what she said about that meditation is it's really setting you up for the whole year from 8/8 today to 8/8 next year. So this particular Lion's Gate is a pretty powerful one. There's all kinds of interesting stuff she talked about with regard to the moon and Jupiter and things being hidden, things not being quite as they seem on the surface, but shining the light on that now. Taking a look at, what's going on that I might need to acknowledge? What's going on that I might need to be ready to release? What am I ready to let go of? To make space for what's coming in. Because again, this whole paradigm shift is coming in. I'm really enjoying reading Donut Economics because she talks a lot about all of the things that need to shift and are shifting. And there goes TJ to greet us this morning. So, your call to action is take some time to just be. How's that for an action? Just be. To listen to this meditation from Amanda Ellis, because it's so awesome. I will put the link in the feed as soon as I post this thing, which I'm going to do right after I get off of here because I have a lot of things going on. Yes, like Trickster yesterday, things aren't necessarily what they seem. And notice how these readings each day kind of hold together, create themes. Again, if someone's knocking on the door the 3rd time, the 4th time, whatever, open the door. Open the door. So, since he's having a fit, I'm going to sign off. Glad everybody was here. Enjoy Lion's Gate today. Be mindful of that. Be mindful of how powerful it is. Set some intentions. What do you want? Let's make it happen. And remember, you are capable of far more than you think you are. Bye-bye.